Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me on this Monday morning. Thank you for being here with us. Well, morning for some of you, and I know that it may be later in the day for some. So thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate you being here with us today, and I hope that you are indeed having a wonderful start to your day, a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. And we do have a wonderful book. As you can see there from our image today, it is a snow day in Massachusetts. Thank you for the submissions. Appreciate you all. Please keep those pictures coming. Share with us what's happening, and also, of course, with your permission, that we can share these images here on Storytime. A beautiful one indeed. Thank you so much for sending that one in. Tara McNamara, thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Glad that we are here together. And on a cold day like that, what more could we ask for than a mommy's love? Yes. This one coming to you from FAMILIUS Publishing, and it is written by EKATERINA LADATKO and illustrations by ANASTASIA, GALKINA. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to be warmed up today by this lovely book, Mommy's Love. Yes. There's no love like a mommy's love, for sure. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And and as talking as somebody who was raised by a single mom, I can tell you that I would even if I were to choose, I wouldn't have it any other way. The best times indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, and I hope that you're ready today to enjoy the joy with me today of mommy's love. Thank you so much for joining in, and please, as always, let us know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. And of course, if you're joining in alone, you're still welcome to the Storytime community. You make this space what it is. Thank you so much for being here with us. Let us see this morning who is here with us. Good morning. How are you doing? Sarah and Nathan out in cloudy Illinois, and he says, Sarah, today's picture looks like a winter wonderland. Oh my goodness, yes, best descriptions ever. I must say to Amanda, where Sarah and Nathan, you do send in amazing descriptions. I love it. Thank you so much for doing that. And yes, our winter wonderland today is out in Massachusetts. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining in, and absolutely appreciate you. Please, if you do have pictures that you'd like us to share here on Storytime, please do send them my way. And with your permission, of course, we will gladly share them out here. Thank you so much for joining in. Tara McNamara, good morning to you. Erin and Clara, how are you doing? Clara has first snow day today. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad safety first for sure. And I hope that you enjoy your time at home. Of course, I'm glad that you're here with us on Storytime today. Enjoy it. Yes, enjoy the extended weekend. Thank you so much for being here with us. To Sarah, it is a winter wonderland here right now. Yes, Sarah, did you hear that? Tara McNamara, Ellen, and Clara say it is a winter wonderland for sure out there in Massachusetts right now. Thank you so much for joining in story time today. Good snowy morning from Miles and Owen. Well, good morning to you, Miles and Owen. And of course, thank you for being here with us on Storytime. I hope that you're enjoying the snowy weather out there. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. And of course, Marietta as well. Thank you for joining us on Storytime here today. And you're out in chilly Massachusetts too. Oh, no power today. Oh my goodness. So sorry to hear that. I hope that things are restored. Power is restored soon. And I hope that you have alternative heating as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for sharing and sending you all the positive vibes and good wishes for sure. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Good morning to you, Henry, as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And of course, in extension, Nick, how are you doing today? Great to see everybody yesterday. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Good morning to you, Soraya, right here in Oakland. Thank you so much for joining in. Soraya, I know you and I are not having snow day today. No. We have to go to school. I hope that you have fun out there at school. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Please get ready, get comfortable, get cozy as we'll be getting started with our book. Mommy's Love. This one coming to us from Familius Publishing. And of course, it is written by EKATERINA LADATKO and illustrations by ANASTASIA GALKINA. Thank you indeed to all the amazing creators out there and publishers that have allowed us to read so many wonderful books here on Storytime. And may we have many, many more. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Catch me on the other side of this short break when we're back for more story time. Yes, indeed. Join me shortly. I'll be right back.
Hey, this is Timothy Goodspeed of the Soapbox Salute. I'm the one who wrote Storytime's theme song. If you'd like to hear more of my protest folk music, you can check out the links below on Instagram or at my website. You are watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda Davis. I am a children's book author, illustrator, and high school art educator. I am the author of 30,000 Stitches, the inspiring story of the National 9/11 flag, illustrated by Sally Warren Comport and published with Worthy Kids # book group. One thing that drew me to writing 30,000 Stitches was the idea that people from all different communities came out to stitch this flag and make it whole again. So I hope that when people read 30,000 Stitches, they remember the power of sharing our stories. When people came out to stitch the flag, they shared their stories, whether about loss or pain or love. We all have stories to tell, and by sharing our stories and listening to one another's stories, we can create a better understanding of each other and create a sense of connection and unity. And this is what creates a more inclusive world. I hope you enjoy your story time with Mr. LaMotta. Bye, everybody.
Welcome back. Thank you indeed to you, Amanda Davies. And of course, thank you, Timothy Dixon, the Soapbox Salute, for those messages this morning. And yes, we're getting ready for a book. Mommy's Love coming right up. Here we go. Get comfortable, get cozy. Go grab what you need so you can enjoy story time even more. And also just a reminder too that we do have Jack the Library Cat coming out. Yes, March 1st. So do not forget, please check that one out as well. Thank you so much for joining in story time. Are you ready? Mommy's Love is here. This one from EKATERINA LADATKO and ANASTASIA GALKINA. And we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, Familius. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Here we go. Mommy's Love. Just the name alone sounds amazing, comforting, warm. Mommy loves you most of all. If you're short, if you're tall, is there a difference in how mommy loves you? Mommy loves you most of all. If you're short or you're tall, if you're strong or if you're not, you're the dearest one she's got. Yes, indeed. Whether you're tall, short, Strong or not, you're the dearest one she's got. Mommy loves you the most. When you smile or when you cry. Aw. When you smile or when you cry. Whether you're brave or very shy. Does it matter? No. Mommy loves you anyways. Whether you're brave or very shy. Aw. Mommy loves you just as much. You can feel it in her touch. Aw. Yes, indeed. Mommy loves you just as much. You can feel it in her touch. Aw. When you forget to be polite, taking toys or picking fights. When you forget to be polite, taking toys or picking fights. Does that change how mommy feels? What do you think? Aww. No matter what you do or say, mommy loves you anyway. Aww. No matter what you do or say, mommy loves you anyway. Aww. When you struggle, trying hard, mommy feels it in her heart. Aww. When you struggle, trying hard, mommy feels it in her heart. She's there with you. Mommy knows you will reach the top. Her love for you will never stop. Mommy knows you will reach the top. Her love for you will never stop. And you know what? Sometimes we never reach the top. What is the top anyway? Right? If we can be our best selves and ourselves that makes us happy, I think mommy is proud of that. Mommy knows you will reach the top. Her love for you will never stop. As time goes by, always know mommy's love will grow and grow. Yes, indeed. As time goes by, always know mommy's love will grow and grow. Here's a love that is never ending for sure. And that is the end of our story for today. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I hope you enjoyed it. Mommy's Love. Yes, this one from EKATERINA, LADATKO and ANASTASIA, GALKINA. And of course, we were reading it with permission of the publishers, FAMILIUS. Thank you so much for being here with me on Story Time. Join me on the other side of this short message when we're back for more Story Time. Thank you for being here today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda with Amanda Weltman Photography. I'm a photographer and printmaker based in the Pacific Northwest, and I believe that your face deserves wall space. Enjoy today's story time with my favorite storyteller, Mr. LaMotta.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you indeed for joining in Storytime. I hope you enjoyed it. Wonderful book, beautiful book. And yes, this week we are looking at family and family bonds. Yes, those ties that bring us together. And we'll be looking at more of that this week. So please do join us. Tomorrow we do have a wonderful one coming up as well. And also we'll be joined by a special guest, Judy Gilliam. And this one is called Florence and the Fantastic Family Tree. Start thinking about your own if you've not done that yet. How's your family tree? Is it complicated? Is it straightforward? How is it? So do join us tomorrow and find out about Florence's fantastic family tree and get to enjoy as she explores and discovers her family jewels. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope that you can join in tomorrow. Of course, if you cannot join us live, remember that you can always catch Storytime for the recordings at 11 a.m. Pacific time, but you can also catch us at your convenience at storytimewithmrlimada.com, at Storytime with Mr. Limada on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, why not follow us on Instagram as well and find out what's happening, what's coming your way. And of course, on the Storytime, on the Facebook events page, we do have all the readings that are coming up, so you can look it up there too. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, indeed. Sweet, sweet, sweet book indeed. Thank you so much. Well, you are welcome, Christine. And thank you indeed for bringing your love here to Storytime. And of course, your amazing little ones as well. Thank you so much for being here with us. Miles and Owen, we appreciate you. Please continue enjoying that snowy day out there in Massachusetts. Good morning to you, Soraya, one more time. I hope that you have a lovely day today indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And of course, too, I hope that you've been having a wonderful Lunar New Year festivities, of course, with lots of celebrations happening around the country. And of course, we do not forget to, I'm sure you've all been listening to the news and following with what's been happening, what has happened in Monterey Park. And of course, we're keeping everybody in our prayers, everybody in our thoughts. And yeah, sometimes, we just ask this constant question, when will the senselessness stop? So thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope that you do have a wonderful day indeed. And of course, please do spare thought, do spare prayer for those that are affected across the country. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And I hope too that does not take away from the celebration that Lunar New Year should be. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime indeed. Marietta, thank you for joining us out in Massachusetts as well. We hope that power is restored soon for you. Thank you for being here with us. And I'm glad that you are here with us on Storytime. I hope that indeed you do have everything else that you need, portable chargers, things like that can help. Indeed, find those flashlights, put them close in so you can use them. They're handy and you can use them if needed. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. I know I should probably be giving advice to you're already used to the winter life. I hope that indeed everything is in place. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, good morning to you one more time. Tara, thank you for joining in. Erin and Clara, thank you for being here. Enjoy the snow day. Enjoy the family time. And of course, enjoy mommy's love at home. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And of course, Amanda West, thank you for joining us. Sarah and Nathan out there in cloudy Illinois, continue enjoying yourself as well. And of course, enjoy the images of the winter wonderland as we roll away on Storytime. Thank you for being here, friends. Absolutely appreciate you. Hugs, 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 and indeed extra special hugs today. Thank you so much for being here with us. I will see you again tomorrow for more Storytime when we're back for Florence and her fantastic family tree. This one is written by Judy Gilliam and illustrations by Laura Adari, and it will be another one coming from FAMILIUS. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Much love from me. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limada, where all your dreams come true. Oh. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing the holiday stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing